I've been on countless road trips across Malaysia, but this one stood out. An EV convoy. These cars impressed us with their comfort on the highway and performance on B roads. Let's see how Hyundai's new EVs enhance the driving experience for enthusiasts. I'm Anton, founder of Horizon, and welcome to our new driving series. Hyundai invited us on a 3-day road trip with the IONIQ 6 models from Singapore to KL. We started our day early at Komoko Motors and made our way towards Malaysia via Tuas checkpoint. Gelang Patah is a familiar stop for many Singaporeans before hitting the North-South Highway. After snapping some photos and catching up with fellow journalists, we continued our journey. As an owner of multiple manual performance cars, driving the IONIQ 6 was a refreshing change of pace. The highway drive was much quieter and smoother than I'm used to, making the drive more relaxing. A quick 20-minute charge break gave us just enough time to stretch, and we even met a new furry friend. After a delicious lunch, we headed to our final activity of the day in KL. We were introduced to Malaysia's modern take on traditional rug making at U Art Life. A quick informative briefing explained how the machines work and the various techniques for sewing yarn. I picked out a few of my favorite colors and began designing my own rug. Each of us was given a blank canvas with the outline of the IONIQ 6, allowing us to create a unique piece. It was a fun break from driving and a chance to leave with unique art pieces. By the evening, we arrived at our hotel, settled in, and prepared for an early start the next day. So this is day 2. We started our day bright and early at the W Hotel. Today we're not going up Genting, today we're going up to Bukit Tinggi, which is the first time for me. We set our cars, we prepped our cars, and then we started to shoot our way down Karak Highway towards Bukit Tinggi. Instant torque made overtaking effortless, and the car's low center of gravity gave stability through corners. The back roads highlighted the car's excellent handling, making it a joy to drive in various conditions. The drive up to Bukit Tinggi was amazing. It was my first time driving, and from what I've heard, it did not disappoint. The roads were curvy, there were sharp inclines, the curves were inconsistent, and it was truly a test for both the driver and the car. The IONIQ 6 just handled the road so well. The traction control came in quite frequently, but it felt good, it felt safe. It gave the driver a lot of confidence, knowing that the car has all the safety features and knowing that the car has been tuned with such great handling. It took the bumps with no issues. There were bumps that we didn't expect and were going pretty quickly. The car never felt too unsettled, even though we were pushing it pretty hard. The tires were screeching, but yet the steering wheel was still communicative. The platform was still very tight. It handled so well. It was just a very impressive drive up, and I think it was truly one of the highlights for the trip. If you like driving, I highly recommend Bukit Tinggi, and I highly recommend coming up in an IONIQ 6. So we're just about done here at the chateau. Right now we're gonna head over to our lunch spot, which is Farm to Plate. I heard great things about this place. It's actually very near where I live right now as well, in the TTDI area. So we have lunch ahead of us, and then Hyundai is gonna treat us to a sound bath. I've never done a sound bath, but I hear that it relaxes you, so I'm looking forward to that after an adrenaline-filled morning. So far, it's been a wonderful trip. I just want to thank Hyundai for bringing us up here, giving us a great time. We had great food, great driving, and most of all, we had wonderful cars to drive with the IONIQ 6. After a quick drive, we arrived at our lunch spot, where we enjoyed wholesome farm-to-table dishes. Refreshed from the workshop, we were treated to an incredible dinner at a stunning restaurant with a breathtaking view. On the final day, we began the journey back to Singapore, reflecting on how the IONIQ 6 brought comfort and fun to the road trip. These past few days have been some of the most memorable road trips I've ever experienced, and they've opened my eyes to the true joy of driving EVs. A big thank you to Hyundai for the unforgettable adventure.